pretty gross. It's fine. It's fine. Look how sweaty I am. Like, for reals. I'm so sweaty. Welcome to Austin, Texas, where you're sweating 1 minute and then it is thunder and pouring with rain, like it is right now, the next. I've been living in Texas now for the past like month and a half. I think like around about 6 weeks. We moved here end of May. What are we? July. So yeah, about 6 weeks. And we pretty much got like our shopping and our prep like all sorted now. But I wanted to take you around like what I shop, what I prep, and kind of like how we do life here, and kind of like how we like use our grocery stores. Like our main one is HEB. So why don't you come along with me as we go on a shopping trip and just how we use all our groceries. Ready to do it? Like this looks like a smiley face. It's like, it's a bit of a scary smiley face, but a smiley face. So let's do that. Yeah, let's do this thing. I'm really enjoying that I'm becoming a passenger princess again. Nick is driving more. Yeah. So we're going to Ranch Market. Like that, this Asian grocery store that I found yesterday, and I was freaking out because they have like mangosteens and jackfruit and rambutan and all this like crazy produce. So we're like gonna go here and see what we can find. Like a little store on my lip. 99 Ranch Market. Yellow mini, just a yellow watermelon. Oh look. All the mangoes. Oh, yum. Look at all this goodness. What the heck? This will be expensive. It's $9 a pound. That's going to be a lot. That would be like 20 bucks. So I don't think we'll do that. But like, look, longan.
What's that?
And then like,
What are these?
dragon fruit. I want to get a couple of these.
Okay, let's do.
Let's just get one to see if we like it. I'm gonna get a couple of these because I like these. Nick, I used to eat these all the time in Korea. Okay, I'm so excited.
How much are they? Can we choose that huge one?
No. I don't even know how much these would be.
Jackfruit and cinnamon.
Oh, mushrooms. So many different types of mushrooms. Look at these.
Please, can I choose a type?
Parky mushrooms. I just more than want to like try. Oh, I love these. Enoki. Have you ever had these?
What are they?
Like enoki? I used to love eating these. I'm gonna grab this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and like learn all the things I can do with mushrooms. Like look up every single mushroom recipe on Instagram ever and just make a million mushroom things. Just make a whole. So excited about the buka. Nick. So we've got loads of things. We've
This
got
is
ramen,
all the dried
like
mushrooms.
oil-free ramen, and then I want to make some.
Wait, you want to make some ramen tonight?
Well, you're so close. I want to do sticky rice because we got all that mango. Or we could do the other. We could buy the other mangoes. Do you want to eat that? I just love mango sticky rice. That's pretty gross. It's fine. It's fine. There's all different kinds of like tofu type things. Baked bean curd. Like, look. Like, how would you even use this? It's so random. So we got so much stuff, like so many veggies and different things, loads of mushrooms, loads of tofu and things like that, and all of this was just like under $200, which I think for this amount of food that we got is pretty darn good. Okay, so I'm making dinner now, and so I'm making some coconut rice because what is it? Sticky rice, mango sticky rice, because I really wanted to eat all those mangoes. We just have like sticky rice, and then this is just like coconut milk, a little bit of sugar, and then a little bit of cornstarch, and then I just poured a little bit in here, and then we've got like mango, some seeds. Here you go. Just a little note, I wouldn't normally do something like mango sticky rice. It's not actually like a staple in my house or anything like that, and it does have some sugar. There's not really any veggies in this meal. And here's the thought process with that is, because I wanted to explain it, is we basically had dessert as dinner rather than being like, okay, like I'm going to make dinner and a dessert, which would be like more food, more calories. We're probably going to eat similar amounts anyway. We're going to offset the calories by having like more mangoes in there, and that's like basically going to be dinner. So if I am going to do something, like typically I would do veggies in this, like I would say like pretty much always. That was like one very rare time that I think I had veggies either beforehand or like we were eating very late and just was not very hungry. But I wanted to put this in here because that is not like a usual meal for me. But if I am doing some kind of dessert like that, I would probably do it in place of dinner. And I wanted to show you what we actually did, not just like the best case scenario. Okay, so we have had the food for a couple of days. We ate a little bit of it, but I want to do a bit of prep. I'm going to do it outside. And I literally just went and completely sprayed myself with insect repellent because there are so many mosquitoes around here. And I feel like I kind of have to film them outside because the Airbnb that we're staying at is so dark. We do have a rental that we're going to be moving into like longer term in August, which I'm very excited about because it has a very sexy kitchen and it's like very light. It's like perfect for us. It's the weirdest thing that we even got this place. Few things, like fruit goes off here very quick. So I've got some fruit that's like already started to go off even though we just bought it a couple of days ago. So I'm gonna like chop up and kind of prep as much as I can for the things that are already starting to go. I'm gonna try and make some ninja creamies, and then I'm gonna cook up like pumpkin, sweet potato, and some other like veggies so that we've got those in the oven. And I don't even have trays. I have some other kind of stuff, but let's just do what we're gonna do, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, so hang tight. Cup of tea. Don't even know what this melon is gonna be like. Looks good. So let's try this melon. It's like a honeydew melon, cantaloupe. It's a bit more crunchy. Good. So many melons right now. Get the guts. I really like this. One of the things I like about having like prepped melon like this, or just having lots of melons, is that they're actually really low in calories. So summer is just an amazing time. Like every time it is an amazing time to lose weight, because summer's an amazing time because there's so many like things like melons. Winter's an amazing time because you can eat like a lot of like comforting like soups that are super watery. So whatever season it is, like you can just like choose to eat a lot of water rich seasonal fare. And melons are great for that. So I'm going to have this kind of like ready to go to snack on. It's really freaking good. I can also tell my kids when they're hungry, there's melon in the fridge. Go eat some melon. It's already ready to go. Next melon. This one, which I think we call this a Prince melon at home, but I'm not sure what it's called here. Let me know in the comments. Ah! It looks like exactly the same. Just slightly different. Okay, well let's try this one then. Okay, I see the difference. So this one it's a lot juicier. The other one is a lot more crunchy. This is juicy as heck. I like that. Okay, this is a small bag. I ended up buying like loads of bags instead of containers because they're just like, while we've been in Airbnbs, they've been way easier. Right, I'll clean this up. It's a little bit sticky. Let's find somewhere for these to go. Okay, what else? So that. Probably need to do something with some of these mangoes. They're alright actually. Dragon fruit. More melons. So we've got that melon done, and then I've got, you can see some mangoes here that are already just starting to go crinkly, and I'm going to make these into a ninja creamy. And then I was thinking, why don't I use up that kind of like coconutty thing that I made the other day for the rice, and I'll just put that in there as well. So it's like kind of like a coconut, like a mango sticky rice ninja. So let's do that. Okay, so let's just put all of this creamy stuff in just to use it up. I might only just do half. Alright, let's blend this up. Okay, so I think this is actually quite a good lesson in terms of like eating whole foods versus like blending things up. So in terms of like a sorbet or a dessert, this is going to be much lower in calories than something like Ben and Jerry's. But when you compare the fact that this only made 2 Ninja Creamies, and like you could quite easily eat one of these. I'm not going to do that when I do it, and I'll probably give it to my kids as well. But like, how many mangoes was there? There was like a load of mangoes, and if you were to sit down and say eat like 4 mangoes, which would be probably equivalent of this, you would have a visual cue to be more full. You would also be eating a whole lot slower, so you would be thinking that you were full. You just also would think that that amount of food was going to get you more full, and so you would be more full. So there is a lot to be said about eating whole foods. It's not just the calories, it's the form, it's the speed in which you eat it at, and you can see like this just did not actually make much. So you're going to eat less if you eat things in their whole form. This is still great as a dessert. And by the way, just to kind of like understand a little bit of the science of that, if you're eating slower, you're getting more saliva in your mouth and in your stomach, which means that you've got more bulk in your stomach, which means that you are going to get more full. But there's also this kind of brain fullness connection that happens, and there's been studies that look at, let's say, like a milkshake, two milkshakes, and the researchers will tell participants that they are different amounts of calories. One might be 300 calories, one might be 600 calories. And when you tell people that things are different calories, they actually feel fuller. Like, they genuinely feel fuller when they are eating the higher calorie one, even though it's exactly the same. The same kind of thing with cereal. If you have cereal which takes up more space in a bowl, people will feel fuller even if it is the same amount of actual food. Like, not even, this isn't just calories wise, this isn't even volume wise, this is not like as in terms of weight. Like, the weight is exactly the same, but people report being more full when they can visually see that something just takes up more space, which is crazy. So all of that to be said, eat whole foods. Like, this is how it turned out. Ooh, the texture is so good. It's like sorbet-y, and I probably left it out like a little bit long so it's not like as ice creamy. This is so good. I'm making so many ninjas right now. Like, if I have any fruit that seems like it's about to go off, like peaches, nectarines, like watermelon, just really any excess fruit. That was perfect for summer. Definitely give this a go. Okay, so now we're going to be on to the fun stuff. I did the fruit first so that I didn't like ruin my chopping board. I've got my kabuki squash here, and I washed it because I'm going to eat the skin. So let's cut this bad boy up. Oh, that looks so freaking good. Thank the Lord. Try to find like the surface that is most stable with these. Get your fingers out of the way. Okay, that is like genuinely a workout. Sad thing is, I don't even have proper trays. Like, I have these, but we're here living our best life and we're gonna make do. Look at this guy. Like, this is beautiful. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but let's give it a go. Okay, and then these are gonna go in the oven at the same time. I'm just gonna bake them whole. That is literally it. Okay, and then the final little bit of prep that I'm going to do is going to be some tofu. We have our tofus here. We have 2 varieties. We're just gonna cook them both up, and then we can compare them both. So it's quite firm. I think it's pretty good. That's fine. So this one does feel like a little bit more crumbly, so that's the blue one. Nutritional yeast, garlic powder, veggie stock. Let's do this.
Says I'm right where I need to be.
Oh yeah, Kate loves it. It's so fun. It's so fun. What else have we been doing?
That lady was that fine, that little lady in the middle, yo, that's mine.
So it's the next morning and we went to that theatre thing, which we weren't planning on doing. Like, I was just planning on coming home and eating all my prep and making big salads, but the fact that prep was there just made it so easy for, like, when my friend was like, hey, do you want to go to this theatre thing, and for us to do that. So it was really helpful. I just made myself a tea. I'm feeling very low this morning. I'm missing some people that I care about, but that's okay. I've got some tea here, and I've got that cantaloupe from last night, so I'm just kind of snacking a little bit on this. So yum. That pumpkin though, like that butternut, I had it with it's just like this chipotle dip from Trader Joe's. So good together. Like, that pumpkin was so good. So I just went in, like, this is a couple of days later, by the way. I just went and like redid basically all that prep. We did still have some like sweet potato here, but I had to have like more melon, and I've like made up more tofu, and then I also have like all of this. Like, this is how good that this turned out. I kind of showed you at the theatre that we went to, but like, take a look at this. Like, I'm genuinely so excited for that. But the cool thing was that this is kind of like the second time that I've done this same prep, and I'm realizing that like this is the prep that I want to do from here on out. I think I'm actually going to do even less sweet potato because the way that I'm eating has changed a little bit, and so what I've decided that I'm doing is a lot of melons. It's a lot of fruit. Like, I just went and bought more mangoes today, and like I've bought like at least 3 more mangoes, even just in like boxes of mangoes, even in the past couple of days, because like we're just eating so many mangoes right now. So I'm kind of like, my eating has like changed a little bit, and I'll probably talk about this in a later video, but I'm doing the oats that I always do. I'm always snacking on melons now if I'm snacky, and then for my lunches I'm pretty much always doing like melons and then fruit. Like, I'm basically having like a fruitarian meal a lot of the time with some veggies if I want, and then typically some like tofu as well. And then dinners, it's just kind of component bowls, or it's bolognese. It's kind of anything that I feel like, but it's more of like the starchy, like salady stuff. And then when I'm going out, I'm eating like a ton of this. So that is my prep system. That is what is working for me right now. That is kind of the things that I'm going to the supermarket and buying. I hope that you found this video helpful, and I'll see you next week for another video. Let me know what you want to see in the comments from me, what you want to know. And just one like final thing on this is, like, I'm actually finding it very easy to eat, like be consistent since coming to the States. I've actually like lost like a couple of, I lost like maybe like a kilo of fat, I think, since coming here. Just because like my consistency has been high. I've been walking lots, and I'm eating like lots of like very low calorie, sweet, juicy fruit and veggies. So that's me, and I'll see you next week for another video. Alright, bye.